is now 4, what time is it? I can't even see.
4:33.
It is 4:33 a.m. Ryan woke up at 4:16 a.m. So for the past week, he has been on a pretty good feeding routine. He wakes up at 1, 4, 7, 10, and then 1, 4, 7, 10 p.m. So he's right on cue. So right now, before you guys saw me feeding him, I changed him, and right now I'm just kind of positioned on my couch in the living room with my boppy. I'm feeding him right now, and then I will rock him to sleep, and then he'll wake back up around 6:30ish, 7 a.m. and then we will get the rest of our day started. Now, before this little clip that you guys saw, he did wake up at around, I would say 12:45ish is when he woke up. And so I changed him. My sister, who's recording this video right now, she actually fed him for me. She spent the night, which has been a huge help. So for any new mom, like, you already know having help is like essential. So my sister fed him for me. So prior to this 4 o'clock feeding, he did get fed at 1 and change. And so he slept for about 2 hours because he went to bed at 1:45. So from 1:45 to about 4:16, he slept throughout the night. And so now he's up right now. He'll go to sleep again for about another 2.5 to 3 hours. And then we'll be up at 7, and that's when I'll take this bonnet off and I'll look more presentable. And right now, Raina is panning over Princeton, who has been my support animal throughout this whole journey. So whenever Ryan wakes up, Princeton kind of gets up and just comes sleeps right beside me. He does not want to be bothered. And so Ryan's just about done with the bottle. So once he's done, I'll burp him. Oh, you're okay. You're okay. Can you burp for mommy? So Ryan finished his bottle now. He's kind of just fighting sleep a little bit. So what I like to do is either walk around the house and just walk with him around the house till he dozes back off to sleep. Or something I recently started doing is bouncing on my stability ball, which he really loves. Now, because I exclusively pump, once he gets to a good place where he's kind of well rested, I put him in this rocker right here. That way I can pump, because even though he's already had his bottle of milk, I still have to pump so that my body continues to produce a good amount of milk. And Raina realizes what mom life is like. This is the night shift. How are you feeling?
I'm tired.
Welcome to my life. I am currently pumping right now. Raina is kind of like watching Ryan right now. He's doing a little bit of tummy time, which is super important to, one, develop the baby's motor skills and make sure that they don't have a flat head. This is kind of like my portable pump station, which my mom got me this cart. It makes it very easy to be able to move around from different places in the room while I'm pumping. And then this bra that I'm using is actually from Amazon. I tried to create my own, but that was an epic fail. Like, the pieces were literally falling out of the holes. So that's why this is literally the perfect bra to use. Huh? You can. Yeah, you'll swallow him again. So yeah, that's pumping time. Now, right after I pump, I use this cream right here to soothe my nipples. It makes them feel so much better. And I also use a warm towel over my breast immediately right after I finish pumping. I pump 6 times a day for 20 minutes. So yeah, now let's get ready to store this milk that I just produced. Now while I'm getting this milk stored, I'm going to use this Medela Quick Clean bag to clean the materials that I just pumped with. So this is literally a lifesaver. On the back, I've been marking how many times I've used it. You get 20 uses out of this bag. So you just put 60 milliliters of water in here, and then we're gonna pop it into the microwave for 1 minute and 30 seconds. All right, so while that's going, I'm gonna go ahead and store the milk away. So I have a lot of milk already refrigerated, and then I also have a lot of milk already frozen. So what I like to do is these 4 o'clock pump sessions that I do, I always freeze that milk, and then every other pump session, I'll refrigerate the milk and then freeze. So I get a combination of refrigerated milk plus frozen milk. So I use my Medela storage packs, just like this. We're gonna go ahead and label it. So today is 7/22. That pump session was at 4:30 a.m. Tear off the little top. And clearly you guys can see my left breast produces more milk than my right one. But we'll get the total milliliters once we're done storing everything. So this alone was just under 150 milliliters. Let me go get the frozen pack. All right, so that was 150. These bags can hold approximately 180 milliliters. So I'm gonna just pour that until we get to 180. All right, so this is right at 180 milliliters, and I have like just a little bit of this left over. So because every drop counts, I'm gonna just save this for his morning feed session. So it can be like a little snack he has before the real bottle comes, because I hate wasting milk. So we'll just store that for morning. So with this 180 milliliters, we're gonna go ahead and put it in the freezer. So like I was telling you guys, I have been freezing away all of the milk I've been producing, because you just never know. We need milk on deck. And I've got my refrigerated milk right here. So refrigerated milk lasts up to 4 days. The frozen milk, which I showed you guys here, that can last up to 6 months. All right, so finished pumping, storing that milk away. We are now trying to get Ryan to go back to sleep. I used to bounce on the stability ball when I was pregnant, and I realized that he loves this. So I incorporate this into our soothing routine. And so as you can kind of see that his eyes are closing. He's kind of fighting it, but we're gonna get him back to sleep. Right. Look at his face. He be playing with me, y'all. Ryan. He be trying to fight that sleep. Ryan, go to sleep. Go to sleep. His eyes just rolled to the back of his head. So yeah, anyways, getting up at the 4 o'clock hour, it hurts at first. But once I'm up, I'm up. And then another thing, like before I became a mom, I was like worried about whether or not I would wake up if I heard my baby crying. But instantly, like, I just pop right up. It's something you just can't ignore. So we'll just rock until he falls asleep. And by that time, it'll be close to time to get up again at 7. All right, everyone, good morning. So Ryan woke up at about 6:15 and I was like, wow, this is super early. So I put the vibrator on his bassinet so he stayed asleep for a little bit more. But now he's up, changed him, and now he's having his morning feed. Well, we already had 2 morning feeds, so this is his 7 o'clock feed. And yeah, so once we feed him, he's definitely gonna knock out again, so I'll change his diaper. And then he'll go to sleep some more, and then we'll wake up and do some tummy time. So yeah, this is life of a newborn. You're dead tired, delirious, but we'll do anything to make sure your baby's just fine. And Princeton does not give an F. He literally has stayed asleep the entire time. So Ryan is currently fighting sleep right now. He's already been fed and changed. And this is what he does when he's still sleepy a bit. He'll just cry and cry and cry. Right. But you're okay. You're just fighting sleep. You're okay. You're okay. So Daddy is back from work and he is just holding Ryan. Here's little Princeton. Look at him.
We had a good day.
The day hasn't even really got started.
Yeah, but he been up all night.
We've got his photo shoot today. Not really.
What time?
His photo shoot's today at 1:45.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So now we're holding our other baby.
He got a little jealous.
So after all of that hollering, he slept for an hour and a half, and it's now 10, so it's feeding time. So we're gonna just go ahead and wake him up because I love to keep him on a schedule. Just sweet little face. So we're just gonna change him. Make sure you don't get scooted.
Let's see what Princeton's doing while we're changing. You have anything to say to the camera?
You want to feed him in here or in the living room?
Where is he gonna go back to sleep?
Up here?
No, I'll do it in here.
Okay. All right, so this is his 10 a.m. feeding. How are you feeling? Now that you're getting a taste of motherhood.
I mean, I got to sleep in at the 7 o'clock hour.
Must be nice.
Feeling a little second wind.
I'm used to being exhausted.
My neck hurts though.
Yeah.
I will say that.
How are you feeling, P? So yeah, like I said, you guys, when he's still asleep, I don't take him out of the swaddle, just so that he can have his nap and still feel warm. So he'll stay in that swaddle, and then once he wakes up, this next round when he wakes up, I'll probably take him out and we'll do some tummy time. Currently pumping, so this is pumping session number 2 for the day. So I'll do this 4 more times. And yeah, whenever I pump to pass the time, I either watch TV, get on my phone, or sometimes I even just look at Ryan if he's in his rocker. But right now he's in the back room in his crib resting because he did not go back to sleep after his 7 a.m. feeding. So I'm sure that's why he's still pretty tired. So after I pump, I'm gonna store this milk away, and then I'm gonna cook breakfast for myself. And by then he should probably be awake. I'll bathe him. Actually, no, I'll do tummy time, then bathe him. That way he's all fresh and ready for our photo shoot. And now my dad's here now, Papa Brett.
Go.
So we are doing Ryan's first bath right now. I have room temperature water, and I'm kind of just wiping his body with water first, and then we'll add the body wash. So he wasn't crying at first, but now that we added the water, he's kind of crying. So bath time is done. Look at these curls. Now we're gonna dry him off, and then we'll put a fresh diaper on him, and then he'll be ready for feeding time at 1. So bath time is now done. Ryan is in the family room with Raina right now. She's feeding him for his 1 o'clock feeding, and I'm pumping. Usually when my sister's not here or when someone's not here visiting or anything, I typically have to pump while feeding him, or sometimes he'll just be in that rocker like I showed you guys earlier, and I'll pump. So yeah, with that having been his first bath, I feel like that was a success. He peed a little bit while I gave him a bath, but that's expected with boys. So yeah, once I finish pumping, we will load up in the car and head to his photo shoot. And the best sister of the year award goes to currently massaging my feet as I pump. So I'm irked, to say the least. So drove all the way to JCPenney's for the photo shoot, got to the front counter. Mind you, the shoot was supposed to be at 1:45. We got to the counter at 1:53 because they decided to lock one of the entry doors at JCPenney's at the Parks Mall in Arlington, so only one entryway was open. Anyways, get to the counter, and the girl says, hey, I'm not gonna be able to complete your photo shoot because I can't do it within the time period you guys have left. No one on their staff when I booked the appointment told me that the session was only freaking 15 minutes long. So I'm sitting there like, what? So my sister was there with me, and she was like, well, if the next customer isn't coming, can't we just take that spot? No one was coming. No one was there, like, at all. So here we are. Y'all know how long it takes to get ready with a newborn. Like, getting the bottles, getting the bag ready, having all his stuff ready. That took way too long. So for her to sit there and say, I'm gonna have to leave, like, she literally said she's gonna have to go. That's why she didn't want to do the shoot. Like, it's your job. So anyways, we didn't do the photo shoot today. I called JCPenney, left a complaint just like a Karen would. I'm heated. So just about to go back inside, and at this point I'm just gonna do the shoot myself with my iPhone because, like, what the heck. So I just had to take my sweet little angel out of his car seat just for him to not even have his little shoot today, but it just means we weren't even supposed to work with that lady today anyways. So I'm gonna continue to let him nap, and then when he wakes up, we will continue on with the rest of our day. All right, so while Ryan is napping, I'm gonna use this opportunity to just clean up the house. My sister left, so now it's just me, baby, and Princeton. So this is the time that I use to just clean up and tidy up everything from the chaotic mess that it was from the morning. Now, granted, I know that this house will never just stay as clean as it needs to be, but we can tidy up just a bit. Hey, sugar. Look how precious he is napping. All right, so right now Ryan is sucking on some vitamin D drops. His pediatrician recommended he take these because he takes breast milk, and I'll show you guys the jar in the next clip. Here are the baby drops, the vitamin D drops that I use for Ryan. All right, it's now tummy time. Tummy time. Are you ready for tummy time? Okay. It's tummy time. You're almost ready. Hey, baby. Look at you. You're turning that neck. Look at you turning your head. You spit up a little bit. He cannot wait to crawl. He is already lifting his little head. I cannot. Hey, what do you want to talk about today? Huh? You want to talk about the game? Bucks vs. Suns? How we thought it was going to be Suns and foe? But it wasn't. You see your mommy? You see your mommy? All right, you guys. So now he's going to be pretty much awake for a good while. So I'm pretty much just going to talk with him, let him be in his rocker. We'll probably do a little bit more tummy time, and then I'll pump again, and then by then he'll take his nap before his 7 o'clock feeding, and then he'll feed at 7, then he'll take another nap, and then we'll wake up for his 10 o'clock feeding, and then by that time it'll be bedtime. And that would have been a day in the life with Ryan, raising Ryan. And brother is begging for me to send him outside. But other than that, everybody, thank you so much for watching this video, and we will see you next time. Bye.